right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to each and everyone joining us in this call. Hello, everyone. I am pitching in time for our host to arrive, but nonetheless, we'd like to welcome you all on a Monday evening, Eastern Time. And of course, good morning to all of our Asia partners, as well as to our partners joining us on the other side of the world. Welcome to our product Crossfire. So,
Amazing.
SVP, are you ready to get started?
I am. And you said something so key. And good evening and good morning to you, Rico, and the entire team. I'm just kind of here at the office. It's been a very, very long but amazing good day. I think that's really important as I have you on the call today as well. And then I'll take over. I know what's really important is the discussion of who the company is. And I think as we get days into celebrating our anniversary, I think it's so crucial that we think about what it really takes to be successful in any business, Rico. And I think the evolution of people is really, really important. I had a team meeting with my staff today, and I should do that with my overseas staff as well, talking about evolution. And I think in absence of evolution, in absence of growing, I've always said, at the end of any chapter or the beginning of any chapter, I always like to do a checkup from the neck up. What have I done to evolve and grow? What have I contributed into the expansion? And sometimes we get very, very comfortable in our seats and continue to do the same thing and think like, oh, well, I'm getting away with it. So if I get away with it, I guess it's good enough. Or I made an extra $1,000 a month, and if it's okay, then I'm gonna basically continuing the same thing. And with us, I'm sure Rico, you've seen it. We're like a living, breathing business. We're always evolving, we're always growing, we're always putting all these new packages, we're always putting these new promotions, we're always, expanding. And sometimes people say, oh, well, I can't keep up. Like there's always all these updates. And I always say, yeah, the reason that companies go bankrupt, the reasons that companies close, the reason that people fall off the bandwagon is because they're not evolving, they're not growing, they're not a living, breathing business. And I want to share something that I always like to do um, at the beginning of every anniversary as we have it. When we launched our office in Toronto back in the day, and this is, yeah, like almost 18 years ago in Toronto. Do you guys remember the company Weekender? There was a company called Weekender. They were really, really big in the 80s. And I remember when we opened our little 2,000 square foot office, our first office in Toronto, there was an auction right across the street. And I said to Ramin, let's go see what's there. And sure enough, it was the company Weekender. The company had just gone bankrupt and they were auctioning their entire building. And I'm talking their entire building. So I walked in and I was wandering and I was looking at all the desks. Remember, we're a new company. We don't have desks. We don't have chairs. We haven't bought anything. We're just moving. We're excited. We're on fire. We're like, oh, we're going to build this company. And so as I started to walk around the building, I started to see how massive it was. And I'm talking like big building, 50,000 square feet. And so I finally came to a corner office and it was the owner. It was this older gentleman, gray hair, sitting in the corner with his head down, just writing. And I went in and I said, hi. And he goes, hi. And I said to him, did you play a big role in this company? He said, yeah, I was the CEO of the company. And I went, can I ask you a very personal question? He's like, sure, shoot. I go, what happened here? And he said something to me that I will never, ever forget. He said, we stopped evolving. We stopped growing. We never change when the market changed. We never change when the fashion changed. We never change when the compensation plans change. And I never forget it. I stood still. I wanted to go give him a hug so bad because you could see how defeated he was. Here's a company that spent 30, 40 years in the industry, created all these six and seven figure income earners, created a home and an opportunity, massive head office, massive distribution, and then completely shut down, completely bankrupt. And now items that they had bought or leased, they were just being auctioned for like nothing. And so I bought a desk that I still have today in our warehouse. And I made that as a reminder to continue to evolve every day. And I followed the motto of what our CEO always shares. If it exists, make it better. If it doesn't exist, create it. Evolution, evolution, evolution. And that evolution, ladies and gentlemen, has become the prominent voice to who Opulence is today. So, Rico, just as you shared, as we come to celebrate our 21-year anniversary, as we come to grow and as we come to spread our wings, the really, really cool part about this company is that whether you're around every day, whether you're sometimes around, or whether you just come back, pop in once in a while and say, hey, and then leave again, we're always here. We're always growing. We're always building. We're always this healthy company that is forever built for its distributors to grow and build. And remember, and I'm going to share these stories because, and I'll get into the health products in a minute, but I think what's really important is what was the reason, what was the vision that our CEO created this company? For those of you that don't know, our founder and CEO created this company because he built five multi-million dollar companies, and all of them either went bankrupt, they closed, they changed compensation plans in such a massive way that people went from 100,000 to $10,000 overnight, and it was always giving it away back to the corporate. With us, we've never done that. And Rico, when we bought out, for example, the Philippines team, you were witness to the CEO you had. He didn't care for people. He didn't care if he had to borrow money from its distributors. He didn't care if the commissions didn't get paid. He couldn't afford the products and he was borrowing money from his corporate team and so on and so forth. We've never in all these years had to borrow money from anybody, ran out of products, ran out of commissions, held your commissions, delayed your products, back ordered your products. We are a well-oiled, well-run machine. We manage what we do. We manage our products. We manage our inventory. We manage our money. We manage our finance. We manage our growth. We've never been one of those companies that comes in and buys distributors today and tomorrow we throw them out. We don't give these people that give, package deals. They don't care for people. All they care about being what I call grasshoppers. Today they're here. They bring a whole slew of people. Tomorrow they're gone. They create the casualties that are in this industry. And the casualties are people who don't care for people. They care for money. Now, we care for people first, and the money comes with it because that is the SPUCK principle. The SPUCK principle: show people you care. Give enough people what they want, you will ultimately get what you want. And as we get close to celebrating the 21 years, it's not about what got us to where we are today. It's about the steps that we took to be where we are today. It's about the actions that we take every day. It's about the hard work, energy, love, and passion and sacrifices that we put. Sometimes driving to meetings and nobody shows up. Sometimes prospecting on cold calling and inviting five people and no one shows up. Yet you sometimes have those meetings where you invite one person and that one person shows up, they join you, and they go build an empire with you. So this is all what I call a numbers game. The sales industry is a numbers game. And if you show enough people the business plan, if you present the product and the business to enough people, you will ultimately find the like-minded people that are going to join you, that are going to build with you, that are going to grow with you. But I'm also going to share with you, if you put your foot in one shoe and you keep on doing the same thing, keep on doing the same thing, and you're not getting the results that you want, that's insanity, right? What's the saying, Rico?
If you've been doing the same things over and over again and expecting different results, then that's a definition of insanity.
Ta-da. So if you want change, you got to change. If you want things to evolve, you have to evolve. If you need things to get better, make them better. The journey starts with you. We always say the journey starts at home. So why do we say welcome home to someone who joins Opulence? Why do we say welcome home, people? Can you guys tell me in the chat box for those of you that have been around for a while? I know there's some new people that are on the call tonight. And if you're brand new, I want to welcome you to Opulence Nation. I want to welcome you to the Opulence family. We are one team, one nation, united as one, growing a global business. And we have always, always, always been committed to inspiring entrepreneurs to grow, to spread their wings, and to spread success throughout the world. But success starts with you. Success starts from your vision and your inspiration of why you started your journey on Opulence. So I always say, this is a great time of reflection. This is a great time for you to evolve. This is a great time for you to see what you've done that's worked well for you, and what you do that doesn't work for you, change it. This is your time of evolution. And this is why, if you notice with us, we are evolving, we are growing, we are breathing life into this business every single day. We're evolving your products, we're bringing new posh products, we're bringing new fashion products, we're bringing new designs for you, we're bringing more inspiration. For example, Fountain of Life is that number one selling product that all of you lead with. We know that. But, there's a but. Do you guys know why we spend thousands and millions of dollars? I should not say thousands, millions of dollars into product development. Why? Has anyone ever thought about why do we have such a powerful product like Fountain of Life, but we brought other products? Other companies ride one product. It's so much easier. They produce one product, they shelve it up, they put it on their shelves. They don't have to worry about it. They don't have to redo the marketing. All the brochures are done. The marketing material is done. The bottling is done. The packaging is done. The pricing is done. Why do we add other products? Why do we have Divine? Why do we add collagen? Why do we have Safe Home Revolutions? Let's see who can get it. Let's see who understands the vision of a solid business infrastructure. We're evolving, the world is changing, product verticals keep on growing. You want the best for everyone. Okay. You guys want to know the secret? One-stop shop, okay. Make us competitive, okay. Yes, we will not die. I love that. Diversity, it starts at home, okay. No, none of those things and all of those things. Isn't that an interesting answer? None of those things and all of those things. So if you've ever worked for large corporations or understand marketing or understand infrastructure, it is an absolute massive, massive, massive risk to be a one product company. You heard me correctly. To be a one product company, what happens if someday something happens to FOL? There's a possibility. It hasn't happened since 2018, but let's say it does. Let's say, Rico, the product that you were selling previously, didn't something happen to the product? They couldn't produce it, it fermented, it was exploding. Something can happen in production. So if you are 100% reliant on just one product and all goes to hell, what happens? All your income completely stops. Diversity. Not everybody will take the one product. Not everyone wants that one product. Maybe your collagen customers won't take FOL. Maybe your FOL clients won't take collagen. Maybe your collagen doesn't take Divine. Maybe your Divine customers takes both. Diversity is important in not being a one product company. These are all important. Maybe someone likes liquid. Maybe someone likes a pill. Maybe someone likes a powder. Diversity and growth. That's why I said all and none. It's almost like it's a mix of combinations of why we do what we do. But we take a look at all of those attributes. Now you have the fashionistas that they don't care about health. And you have the health people, they don't care about the fashion. You have the people that will buy all your leather shoes, and you'll have someone that says, I absolutely will not wear shoes. But guess what? You have a one-stop shop. You have access to a world array of all the products, whether it's in the fashion, whether it's in the wellness, whether it's in the beauty, whether it's internal, external. Why can't you have fabulous hair, wear beautiful jewelry, look good, feel good, inspire people, and make money? Which company do you know that you're competing with that has what we have? Nobody. And nobody in an 80-year-old industry is competing with you. Do you guys realize that? That you have a business that you have no competition to? Do you know that when you angle your business to the people that are in the direct sales industry, that you have absolutely no one that's competing with you? No one. How is that possible in a world of e-commerce? Because we've done things right. We've structured in a way. Now, there's other direct sales companies. There's other fashion companies. There's other health companies. There's other beauty company. But who pays you to wear those products? Who pays you to use and to promote those products? Opulence. Do you guys realize what you have in the palm of your hand? Yet, I see so many people doing nothing about it. They're just, I just want to use the products. I just want to enjoy my product. They just buy products. If I was in the field, I would be screaming at the mountaintop. I would be talking to enough people to get all my no's to go get my yeses. Do you guys know that you have to get a lot of no's to get your yeses? But when you're passionate about what you do, you know what happens to the no's? They bounce off of you. Those are my bouncing sounds, by the way. So I wanted to share with you as we enter into a 21-year-old history. Evolution is important. Growth is important. Change is important. Getting lazy is important. Not being lazy is important. Not becoming comfortable is important. Because sometimes we get easy, we get lazy, right? One thing I've always said about Renee, and I say it about, you know, Renee because he's in the office with me all the time, right? The corporate office. One thing I love about Renee, his work ethics. I don't think there is a day in this office that I don't see him. Even when he has nothing to do, he just shows up. You know why? Because it's his business. You know why? That's the right thing to do. I don't think there's ever been a Wednesday that he's missed a tour unless he's out of the country. He is consistent. He is committed. He's got phenomenal work ethics. Always the last one to leave, always there to do three-way calls, always there to support. And then we have people that are the sometimers and they just show up once in a while. They show up when there's a party, they show up when there's food, they show up when there's fun. And all they want to do is just, oh, okay, well, what do you got for me? What's for free? What's a promotion? What are we going to eat today? And nothing about the business. So we have all different types of people, and it's so important that we come together as a community as we celebrate our 21-year anniversary to grow, expand, spread our wings, get rid of old habits, do a checkup from the neck up to inspire the new generation, the new people, the newbies, as we call them, for them to be looking for that change. And your motivation is their motivation. Your inspiration is their inspiration. Like our CEO always says, speed of the leader is speed of the pack. The faster you run, the speeder your team, that will be the speed of your team. If you're walking, they're going to walk. If you're going to crawl, they're going to crawl. If you're running, they're going to run. If it's important to you, it's important to them. If you're slow, they're going to be slow. If you don't train your team, they're not going to train their team. If you don't edify your team, they're not going to edify you. When your upline walks into a room, if you don't stand up and if you don't show them respect, guess what? They're not going to do the same thing. Respect is earned. Trust is earned. Honoring is that words of wisdom that we share with each other. So it's really, really important that all of you, as we come to celebrate this huge, massive milestone, that all of you understand that we need to come together, unite your teams. So, for example, in the month of April, Rico said it perfectly. You have today and tomorrow as your last days of the month. All of you should be getting okay, what do I need to get MGRS qualified? What do I need to rank advance? What do I need to grow? What do I need to close? What do I need to make the final sale? How much more commissions do I need to do? What's my CV? What's my PV? What's my team looking like? Who could I help in my organization to go to the next level so they elevate and I elevate? By the way, at the end of every single month, do you know that is your job? The last 5 days. Make this as a calendar note. The last 5 days of the month is about working with your team to see anybody that's this close to get MGRS qualified. I mean, you should be doing it throughout the month. But I'm saying the last 5 days are like the alarms, like, bah, 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 bah. What do I need to do? Oh my God, what do I need to do? Where's my team volume? Who needs to be qualified? Who can still get car qualified? Who can still get commission qualified? Who needs CV? Who can get MGRS? And motivate them. Call them up. Hey, Rico, do you know if you spend another $60, you're going to go to this level? Hey, Sandra, if you do this, you're going to go here. Hey, if we buy this, you're going to get car club and get them motivated. How many of you actually do that? How many of you know how to read that in your back office? How many of you have supported your organization to develop your team to go to the next level? So again, I'm going to ask you the question. Speed of the leader is speed of the packed, right? Are you walking? Are you crawling? Are you running? Are you sprinting? Are you inspiring? Are you spreading your wings and wanting people to want to work with you? Or are you expiring people to want to run away from you? Think about that for a second. Okay, that was my little motivation for the 21-year anniversary. Now let's get into the nitty gritty of the products. And Rico, if you want to share anything before I open up the slides, because I was supposed to do a health training today.
Absolutely, SVP. And, we do Monday calls, not just for, informing you of the things that we need to know, but of course, to get started the week right, your motivation, your inspiration, and your knowledge that you have shared with us today, SVP SNS, is truly valuable, especially for us. We sometimes need it from time to time, check off from the neck up, just a reminder of, our potential, our capability. But sometimes we are limited by our own mindset. We are limited by our own self, right? And thank you so much, SVP, for that wonderful reminder and an awakening for each and every one of us. And by the
Amazing.
way, I would like to introduce, of course, our host for this 2 weeks, none other than BJ. Hello, BJ. Glad to have you here.
Where is
You're
BJ?
you're muted. You're muted, BJ. You're muted, BJ.
What's going on, BJ? How you doing, Queen? You need to unmute yourself. That little microphone in the corner says audio. There you go.
I apologize. I had a little bit technical problem, but now I'm
No
okay. I'm
worries.
here.
Good, good.
But you
Well,
know what?
welcome. We'll get you to do the announcements for sure.
Yes, but SVP Sanas, I just would like to acknowledge her because she's been taking the time to learn all of these things. She's taking up the challenge to becoming one of our qualified hosts. So I would just like to recognize her and welcome her to the call. And congratulations on your being a qualified. You're being a host for the next 2 weeks.
Thank
Amazing.
you.
Well, congratulations, VJ. That is so exciting. So I'm going to ask you guys, do you guys want me to give you health training or do you want me to give you some sneak peeks of some cool stuff coming?
Sneak
Let's
peek.
get a vote. She said sneak peek. Okay, let's see the chats. Do you guys want sneak peeks? I don't know how many guests are on tonight. Do you guys want sneak peeks? Because I have some good stuff that my team is
You
working
want?
on. I was just about to pull up the slides and I thought, maybe I should
They
tease
said
them with a
they
little
want
bit
a
of.
sneak peek. Some are saying both. Some are say a lot of saying are both. they,
So you want me to give you health training and you want me to give you sneak peeks? Is that what it
probably
is?
probably a sneak peek first and then training
Yes.
afterwards.
Ah, okay. I'll give you a quick little sneak peek. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I think it's just so timing for all of the really cool things that I just shared with all of you guys. So my team and I have been working on something really exciting. So remember, I just shared with you guys evolution. I just shared with you all how growth is so important. So one thing we've been working on to revamp for you guys is your welcome kit. So right now, as you get a welcome kit, Rico's like, ooh, I'm interested in that one. So when everyone gets this welcome kit right now, you basically have your PowerPoint, you have all of your little like booklets, your brochures, your pamphlets, and stuff like that. I'm sure all of you have seen these. Have you guys seen these beautiful compensation plan booklets that we've done now? They're fantastic, right? So this compensation These compensation plan booklets are basically meant for all of you. So that way, when you are sitting down or when you're just getting started with your team, that you sit down and you are able to share with them some of the really, really cool things. Let me just remove my background. There we go. So everyone can see that properly now. Everyone can see me, right? Yeah, there we go. So we have like these really cool compensation plan booklets now. Everything is detailed for you. So you could sit down and you can actually pick them up. They are all going in the new welcome kits, by the way. And so we will be also having them at our anniversary event this week. So starting this Wednesday, April 1st, we'll have these compensation plan as this is a goodie. So everybody that comes into the office will get this beautiful compensation plan booklet. We're also doing this for a product knowledge book. So everyone is going to get one of those as well. And so not yet, I haven't done it yet, but I just want to tell you guys what is coming. The other really cool thing I want to share with all of you guys. You guys ready to see a little sneak peek that's coming? So let me share with you all a little slideshow. So, as you know, Opulence is all about evolution and growth. Now, this is for my team, but this is something that's coming. We are completely revamping our shopping bags. So, we're going to be doing a beautiful, beautiful new Opulence bag for your pickups. That's one little thing, but check out your new bag for your welcome kits. So it's actually a briefcase size. How cool is that? And with that, you actually will get an opportunity to put all of your documents, your welcome, everything will actually go into this little beautiful bag. It's going to have Opulence beautifully branded on it. And it will be that spectacular piece that you will be able to put all your documents. You will receive all of your documents in there. Now, here's a really cool thing. It becomes like a little briefcase every time that you walk into a meeting. So now imagine going into a meeting, you open up this pamphlet, all of your brochures, all your marketing material, your business card holder, and it could fit a couple of FOL, Divine, a pack of collagen. So it's this really cool little briefcase that's going to become your new welcome kit, but it's coming in the future. Not yet, but we're developing it. So I just want to give you guys a little sneak peek. But there's more. Are you guys loving your little sneak peeks? Okay. So the next other item that we're going to be doing is beautiful cups in our Opulence Lounge. Check out your beautiful new little cups that are going to be coming, whether it's espresso cups, water cups, sample cups, all of it will also be at the Opulence Hall. How cool is that? So now when you come in, when you're having a drink, when you're having a coffee, when you're having a meeting, now you will have all Opulence products. Did we need to do coffee cups? No. Why are we doing coffee cups? It's about evolution. It's about growth. It's about changing. It's about elevating. It's about giving you that more upscale, elevated vision on what we want to achieve. Yeah. And then I'm going to be doing a product call, just so you guys know. We actually have a brand new person who I will have on probably next Monday. No, not next Monday, then following Monday. The poster is going to go out. We actually have a new gemologist that's joined our team. Betty, who is our in-house gemologist now, used to work for our company before. She had a baby, so she became a full-time mom raising her two boys, and now she is back. Her kids are in school, they've got older, so Betty is rejoining our corporate team, and she goes back to like I remember Renee saw her that she met Renee when Renee was not even married. Renee didn't have kids. That's how far back she goes. So she's our new gemologist in-house. She is going to be at the office on Mondays for all of your FERI Mosh bookings or consultations. She will also be in the office on Wednesdays from 6:30 to 9 o'clock as well, whenever you do your Wednesday night meeting. So you could actually bring in your FERI Mosh clients or do consultations, and her video will be released soon, so you can actually meet her, see her, hear from her. So we also have a new gemologist that's starting in house. As we get more aggressive with FERI Mosh, as we start to build a lot more FERI Mosh in your dream pieces, now you can consult with a gemologist that is going to help you to build your dream piece. So we're really elevating our game. Could you see the evolution, the change, all of the things that we're doing? I also want to let everyone know that is in Toronto or maybe in surrounding areas on April the 8th, which is one day before the health seminar. We will be doing an anniversary party tour that night. So it's going to be a mix and mingle. We're going to have some cocktails. So that is your night to invite, 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 invite. We're going to have some draws. We're going to have raffles. We're going to have prizes. So for those of you that are coming in for the health seminar, you can also come in a day earlier for the 8th. We want to jam pack the house for the tour. You want to show people information. You want to show people the business opportunity. And then on the 9th, we're going to be having our health seminar, which, by the way, it will sell out. We're already at 90% capacity. So tomorrow we are most likely going to close the tickets. So if you haven't bought your tickets, you will not be able to. Once we sell out, there's no more seats, so no more availability. So if you have not bought it, I just wanted to let you guys know the 8th will be our anniversary party at the office. So if it does sell out, you can still come to the 8th. The 8th is basically a celebration party here at the office for our distributors. There will be raffles, prizes, some coffee, cookies, just for us to celebrate our anniversary. And the 9th will be our health seminar, which we will be doing like collagen tasting and all that kind of good stuff, and also FOL tasting. So you guys have a good 2 weeks to invite, 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 invite. And remember, if you invite someone when you buy your health seminar ticket, your ticket is included for $30 and you can bring two guests, but you need to register your guests because everyone will be controlled at the door of who's coming in. And if their name is not on the guest list, they will not be able to get in. It is very important. If we do sell out, there will be no tickets available at the door. So I just want to make sure it will be jam-packed. There will be security. You will need to register for these events. And the Wednesday night, you want to just make sure you show up. You want to make sure you celebrate with your team, come out, join the victory of our 21 years here at the world headquarters. Okay, those are all your sneak peeks. You guys want more or is that enough? Let's see. You guys said you want more health training as well. So I wanted to give you those little, I wanted to give you those more little pieces. You want more sneak peeks? I'll give you one more sneak peek. Let me just pull it up. So those are all of the exciting things that are happening. So VJ, was that enough exciting stuff or what?
Yes, it's wonderful. And the 8th is my birthday.
That's amazing. All right. So again, I want to reiterate one of the things that I said as well. It's all about evolution, growth, expansion, and getting better, right? And I want to show you what is coming in late. So this will be launched for Christmas probably, or probably for our convention, which is looking to be the beginning of October, by the way. So a lot of the hotels, because we had to switch Dubai. Oh, actually, let me give you that update as well before I go here. So as you all know, there is massive war in the Middle East. So aren't you guys happy that I canceled the freaking convention? And by the way, it's devastating for me. Do you know how many welcome kits and packages and all that kind of stuff I had originally sent to Dubai? So we have to recall it back. And with all the stuff, the war that's happening in the Middle East and the amount of bombings now, the airport has been bombed twice. So no one is going in or out. It's an evacuation that they're doing. Anyways, long story short, I'm so happy that we were not there in Dubai when this war happened. I'm very, very grateful that we've moved it to Canada. So we're just finalizing the dates. As soon as the dates are finalized, this convention will go up for sale. For those of you who want to travel to Canada and think that you may have visa challenges, please do let us know as we can get the governments to help us to basically get your tickets. Let me take my FOL. All right. So that being said, we want to make sure that we are going to get all of you to come into Canada, whether you're coming from Africa, Thailand, Caribbean, wherever, USA. If you need help, let us know. We'll be more than happy to help you. You want to make sure you start putting your money aside to travel to Toronto. I want to make sure we have a massive Philippines team present, Rico. We want to make sure Thailand team is present. We want to make sure that everyone from, our Caribbean team is there, Africa team is there, Canadian team needs to represent. It's going to be an amazing event. But the convention will be great because it will be a fashion show. We're going to have our health panelist, Dr. Thomas is going to be there, who is the formulator of Fountain of Life. I've already invited him. He's already accepted. He's going to be flying in from Finland. So if you've never met the formulator and the scientist, he will be here in Canada for our convention. We will also have our microsilver team from Germany. They're flying in for the event as well. So not only are we going to have Dr. A, which is Thomas, who's going to be coming in for Fountain of Life, but we will be also having our microsilver technology for the event. We will be also having an open house here at the office, and we're going to have our gala, and we're going to be going to Niagara with limo buses. And for those of you that are qualified, that are QTs, that are diamond level, all those black status, will be invited to the private chef dinner at our gala dinner that's going to be at the mansion on the water, Cyrus Estate. So it's going to be absolutely epic. You do not want to miss that event. It will be epic, 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 epic. And I look so forward to welcoming everyone to home, which is Canada. If you haven't seen the world headquarters, you will see it. If you've seen it, we've already done a whole bunch of upgrades from the grand opening. At the grand opening, we were still not fully 100% ready, but now we've been getting ready further and further and further. Okay, I can go on and on about announcements. So let me now share my deck. I was going to share more stuff with you guys, but that's enough for sneak peeks for one day, I think. I think you guys are tired of sneak peeks.
No, we love it.
Everyone said to me, no, they just want a little bit. So I gave them a little bit. Share. All right. Let's talk a little bit about our new baby, shall we? Our new baby, Arctic Vita. So Arctic, I don't know if you guys know, but this is from like the extreme north of where we are sourcing it. That's why we have that northern star at the top of it. Vita means what? Can someone put in the chat? What does Vita mean? Let's see how good everyone's Latin is. Life, life, life. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. So we want to give you, we couldn't call it Arctic Life because then it would be confusing with Fountain of Life. So we called it Arctic Vita. It just has a beautiful go to it. And life is meant to be lived well. Yeah. So life is meant to be enjoyable. Life is meant to be pleasant with the beautiful people that we surround ourselves with. So Arctic Vita is truly fueled by science. So it's this absolutely premium hydrolyzed marine collagen peptide. So what that basically means, the molecules are already small enough for it to go into your cell, and it is absolutely the most amazing product. I want to know some feedback from you guys about what you are feeling with collagen because I haven't heard from you guys. Are you guys loving this product? Do some people have testimonials? I would love to hear some of your testimonials because this product was made for your bones, for your joint health, for your skin, for your hair, for your nails, for your immune support, your vision health. It's a great source of like amino acids. As we know, it comes in your 4 flavors. Now that you guys have all tried the collagen, can you guys put into the message box what is your number one favorite flavor? I would love to get to know what your favorite flavor is. Okay, love vanilla. Ooh, vanilla unflavored. Okay. Berry, chocolate. Wow, don't confuse me. All the flavors just came out. Vanilla, unflavored, unflavored, unflavored. Oh, unflavored is beating it. All of them. I like your word answer. Vanilla, vanilla, berry, unflavored, and multi-berry, vanilla, berry, vanilla, berry. Do you guys now see why I need to make multiple flavors? It's such a mixed portfolio. Berry, yes. Vanilla, berry. Okay. So, you know what? We got every flavor. Okay, coffee drinkers love unflavored. I haven't tried it yet. Still, I know. By the way, if you order it directly to the Caribbean, we can ship it. If you want to ship it through USA, we can't ship it. Just so for my Caribbean people to know. Unflavored berry. I love vanilla. Okay. Well, let me tell you why you should be choosing, by the way, Arctic Vita, because it is made as a one-stop solution for all of you. So it's like health, beauty, and vitality. And according to Health Canada, Arctic Vita contributes to not only maintaining your general health, well, of course, developing and maintaining cartilage, bones, teeth, gums. And you know what's really amazing is that whenever you create a made in Canada product, it's GMP manufactured, it's gluten-free, non-GMO, third-party lab tested, sustainably sourced, of course, it's pescatarian friendly. It is just such a phenomenal product in so many different ways. So I wanted to just reiterate to everybody that when we created this product, we kept you in mind. We also looked at all of the different products that are out in the market and we thought about how do we make this product better than what's already out there. So number one, we wanted to make sure your body can absorb it. And so it really basically smells good, it tastes good, it dissolves well, it mixes into juices really well. If you don't want to mix it in water and you want to put it into juice, you can. If you just want to dilute it in your coffee or tea, you can. It's just such a simple product that basically goes into your immune. It doesn't taste bad. There's no residue, there's no aftertaste. There's no nastiness that goes into this product, right? And so we did a really, really good job of developing this product, not because we made it, but it doesn't have any tack or fillers or synthetics. And it's really scientifically formulated for you and mine. Now, we say individuals, so athletes who demand the best. So if you're doing a post recovery after workout, like this morning, myself, I had a really, really intense workout. I did a lot of heavy weightlifting, lift weighting. That's what I said, weightlifting. And so after I was done, I literally had my coffee. I literally put a scoop of the unflavored in my coffee. I had it. But the days that I work out, I actually have two scoops. So in the afternoon, I actually had vanilla yogurt and put a scoop. So I call it vanilla yogurt, but it's basically protein yogurt. And I basically put a scoop of the vanilla flavor, mix it up, and it becomes vanilla yogurt or chocolate yogurt or multi-berry yogurt, whatever you want to make it as. So I put it into yogurt. Some people put it into coconut water. So that's another one that I really, really like to do. I like to do coconut water and I like to put some mangoes inside of it and it tastes fantastic. So there's so many different ways that you can mix your product to basically enjoy it as well. And what's really, really amazing about how Arctic Vita works is that collagen like is 30% of the protein in the human body. So it really, really plays, ladies and gentlemen, a vital role in your like skin, your bones, your connective tissue. And as we age, all of those things age and they just deteriorate. Your muscles deteriorate, your skin deteriorates, your cartilage deteriorate. We deteriorate as humans. So you got to constantly build it up. You got to constantly replenish your body. And once you hit over the age of 20, every year you lose 1% collagen. So calculate your age. How much percentage loss have you had? So what you got to do is you got to build it up in your body. You got to rebuild your immune system. That's why you need Fountain of Life. That's why you need collagen. That's why you need, Divine, thank you. Oh my God, I'm having a blank for a minute. So these are all of the trio of health that you need. Now, some people ask me, Sanaz, once, and this is actually exactly what I was talking about, right? 1% loss per year by the age of 40. Like that's crazy. So this is why people age gracefully. This is why people see me and they're like, "Oh my God, you're aging, but you're like getting younger." Or I'll have like sometimes I actually have my Canada Post rep. She came in to see me the other day and she was like, "Oh my God, you're getting younger and younger every time I see you. What are you doing?" I'm like, "I told you it's our products. I told you like I work around the clock and sometimes I do not eat healthy or eat late at night or I don't have enough fruits or I don't drink enough water. I'm telling you, it's the products that I'm using." And so you could be doing the same thing. Sorry, it's been a long day. So, what you want to do is also understand that we care about purity, clarity. We do wild caught marine collagen, which is much more superior. Okay, I have to tell you something. The other day, I saw a farming, it was a water farming they were doing. It was chickens at the top and the fish were being farmed at the bottom. And the chicken poop was the food
Mhm.
for the fish. And I was like, oh my God. And so, our fish is literally wild caught, so no added chemicals, antibiotics, hormones, any of that kind of stuff. So it's actually and doesn't have any contaminants or hormones or additives. It's super duper clean. These are big fish that are in the Arctic. They got to live in the wild. They got to survive in the wild. They got to fight in the wild. They got to make sure they survive so they don't get eaten by the bigger fish in the Arctic as well. And that was one of the reasons why we called it Arctic Vita. We wanted to make sure you understood the purity of it, you understood the science, you understood the magic behind this incredible product. And so it is so important that we wanted to use this absolutely premium grade marine collagen that is so superior. Oh, 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 I have supervisor on the call. I got the big boss that just joined us on the call. Now I can't joke around anymore. I got to be serious. Hello, CEO Ramin.
Hello, hello. I have to come on the call because you don't know how to brag, and we got the best products in the world, and it takes me to come and talk about it properly that there is no forget there's not a second or third or fourth place. That we occupy from number one to number five.
Well, you know what? I'm actually so happy you are on the call because you were my biggest critic in this product development of Arctic Vita because you wanted to make sure that not only it was a great collagen, but you wanted to make sure, and I'm just going to remove this so everyone can see when you're talking. You wanted to make sure that the collagen tasted good, didn't smell like fish, didn't have an aftertaste because you don't like seafood. So, as someone who takes the collagen on a daily basis, can you give us your feedback? What's your favorite flavor? Which we did by the way, everybody chose their own favorite flavor. So, what would be your favorite? What has been your feedback? What has it done for you as an athlete that has been using this? I would love your feedback as well.
Well, first of all, I had the biggest problem with collagen, and that was every time we took 2 years to develop this. I don't know how many samples we got, but every time I took one, I got sick. My body wouldn't accept it. And I was worried about that because nothing makes me sick, but then I could not accept this one. I've been using it every single day. It's amazing. You know the quality, right? You go to McDonald's sometime, you eat, and it's okay, but you feel don't feel good afterwards, right? Then you go to a fine dining restaurant and you have a nice steak and you have nice salad and peppercorn sauce and a nice wine. It's still food technically, but you feel good about it. You feel great about it afterwards. So I guess the previous collagen that was submitted to us, it just wasn't what we. It didn't sit well with me. This one, every day, I like the one with the coffee because I have my coffee in the morning. I put it in. It's two actions in one, and it's amazing. I don't taste anything. It's nice and creamy. I haven't actually tried much the other ones. I mean, I've tried it, but I'm a coffee guy.
No, the
So
acai bowl I made you the other day with the bananas and the
yeah, you do that. Obviously, it's amazing in
I
yogurt.
make yogurt bowls for him all
Yeah,
the time that have like bananas and they have like berries and they have honey in it
yeah.
with protein yogurt. He loves them.
Look, you know what? I'm starting to understand because it's frustrating for us to make stuff because everybody make it so expensive. And I always try to question is our because we get quotes from different companies. Hey, I can do collagen for you for this amount, and then what we're creating is like 4 or 5 times more expensive. And I understand the quality, but it doesn't warrant the 4 or 5 times more. And I understand why. If you see what's going on social media and what they put in McDonald's now in the fries and Big Mac, and you wouldn't know the difference. I mean, there's petroleum now in this stuff. And the more and more they start to use chemicals, it has no business being around us. And so this was happening in manufacturing. People are using things that are cheap and using things that are petroleum based because it needs to be able to last longer. It's a type of preservative for them. So when you get away from these common practices, then you start to realize, okay, obviously it's very expensive to do, but it's healthy. For us, it's not about the price. It's never been about the price. It's always about creating if it exists, make it better. If it doesn't exist, create it. And I think our customers know worldwide that they can count on our products being the best there is. They can count on it. In 20 years of history, we hear about all the time about our jewelry, about our watches, about our shoes. Of course, Fountain of Life, there's nothing else. Anyways, our customers think it's Fountain of Life, and then there's God, and there's nothing else. That's how they feel about it. And but that's it's nice that we built that reputation. It took 2 decades to do that, and we'll continue doing that. As far as the prices, we keep on pressing our suppliers to get absolute best deals we can. We build in bulk, making sure again, so I save you guys money. We cut on our margins. We try to pivot as much as we can in different markets to make it easier for the end user to buy these products. So the more customers you have, doesn't matter if it's a smaller percentage of commission, but the more customers you have, you can make a lifelong residual income. So these are the stuff that we work on. It's a tough balance between having the best product and try to keep the price. It's a tough balance. If there's only so much you can discount a Rolls Royce. Doesn't matter how much you discount, it's still going to be highly priced, but we do a pretty good job at it.
Sorry, I was just muted. No, I agree with you. And I think we shared a little bit about the evolution as we come to celebrate our 21-year anniversary. I also did let everyone know that on the 8th CEO that we are going to be doing a celebration here at the office for our 21-year anniversary. So I invited everyone as well to come celebrate with us. I'll be there. Of course, our founder and CEO will be on the 8th. And then the 9th, of course, CEO, just so you know, we are 90% sold out for our health seminar. We're almost at capacity. So I told everyone, if you want tickets, you got to go get your tickets as well. We'll be doing collagen tasting on that night as well. We'll have like a little mixology where people can get a chance to try, feel. But you're absolutely right. Like one of the things that we pride ourselves in is about quality. And already we're getting a lot of fantastic feedback from people talking about, how well they are feeling on using the collagen. I know your knee pain has completely dissipated from using the
Oh yeah, you
collagen.
told me about the testimonial. I kind of got into other things.
Yes.
Yeah, so being an athlete, I wake up in pain anyway, so my shoulders and stuff. But recently, last year or so, my knees has been a problem. So I tried to work out and stuff to keep it strong. First it was one leg, and then you favor the other one, then it becomes both legs. I don't want to be one of those guys that need a knee replacements, when I'm in 60s and stuff. So I wasn't expecting. It was completely something unexpected. I went on the collagen within 3 days. I did not feel my knees. 3 days. So look, there is definite madness to the science, right? When somebody says my collagen peptide is 5 times more expensive than the junk you find on Amazon, there's a reason for it. And it's not just that. The fact that you can get class 3 with Health Canada, it's not about the quality only. It's also about the full formulation. It's all the support stuff that comes together. And of course, our product is loaded with some of the best support ingredients overall. We've got a tremendous product. Before our company, I was never interested in collagen. I never tried collagen. Now I'm on it every day with my coffee.
I love it. I love it. And I think we're also getting so many different feedback from many of our customers. So please, please, please share your testimonials in our testimonial page of Divine, FOL, and Fountain of Life. We'd love to hear your feedback because there's a lot of customers that want feedback. There's a lot of customers that are looking for testimonials. And if everyone, including our CEO, can write their testimonials on our testimonial page, that would be very, very helpful.
On Facebook, right? Yeah.
Yes, the Facebook chat
The
group as
Fountain of
well.
Life for sure. Yeah.
Yes. We need to get everyone to load it up with their testimonials.
Somebody put the link in the chat, please. The Fountain of Life Official on Facebook.
All right. I cannot believe it's already 9. CEO, did you want to share some words?
Don't miss any events, guys. Don't miss any events. I think this business now become the easiest business in the world if you look within the GTA and even within Ontario, because it's a place you want to visit no matter what. How many times you go to Starbucks? There's nothing special about it. It's kind of nice to go to. Here, it's over the top. And the health seminar, bring some guests. By the way, the health practitioners are the easiest recruits. Go after everybody in the health sector, the naturopath, those guys, they absolutely love our class 3 products. Very easy conversation. And yeah, go build the portfolio of sellers and users.
Yeah. And I think what's really important is to follow up. By the way, if you're ever going to share your product with someone, we actually had a naturopath that contacted our office today. I did the call. They, due to patient confidentiality, didn't want to tell me who referred them, but they didn't get enough information from the distributor that introduced them to the product. So if you're going to introduce the product to someone, make sure you give them information and data. Don't just give them a verbal. Documentation beats conversation. Give them brochures, put your name on it, put your website on it, put your sticker on it, put your stamp on it. Again, those are the kind of links and prints, right? Our CEOs always said, you want to make sure you treat this like a business, present things in a professional way. You should be getting your Mac pack, your professional pack, submitting, your brochures, your business card, all the tools, the links, and the prints for the people.
Actually, you know what? You should put label on the box of FOL too. Look, guys, if you want to recruit people, they're looking at how you conduct your business. They may love the product. If they don't like the way you did it, they'll find another way to get it from somebody else. Become professional. Get some labels printed. We used to do this 25 years ago when I was on the field. You can do it now. It's easier to do it now. Get some labels printed, put it on the bottle, put it on the box, make sure the brochures, get a nice bag, make sure everybody gets a proper package, gives you a reason to follow. Hey, did you read the brochure? Did you read the lookbook? Whatever it is you're giving them. Again, let's be professional. Let's be the best we can be in the industry. Now, Rico is on, and maybe you can take us through the two mega build listing promotions we got going on right now.
Absolutely, CEO, and of course, SVP. Thank you so much for this wonderful promotion. Actually, we did a call this morning talking about all of the exciting things when it comes to this massive 21st anniversary promo. Now, let me just share with you my screen so that we can share with you the PowerPoint for this. And of course, we discussed about, the 21 years of Opulence Global, building a foundation for a solid business, an opportunity right now that is much sought after. Remember that this is a moment where people will be looking for opportunities. People will be looking for something that they could make extra money, especially with the prices of commodities rising up. Then probably they're looking for extra income, extra streams of income that they can start doing, right? So let me share with you my screen. All right. So VJ, I will get started with, of course, our anniversary promotion, the 21 years anniversary promo. So first and foremost, congratulations to all of our Smart Buy. Thank you for your loyalty, for making, of course, being on Smart Buy each and every single month. And on top of all the perks and privileges that you can get from the Smart Buy, you will get your Smart Buy discount, which is initially a 10% discount, will be boosted up to 21%. All right. So I make the calculations. It's around 45% in total discount. Imagine that for the month of April. So that means that you would get more value, more savings, and on top of that, more retail value, more retail profit when it comes to the products. And this is a great promotion that you can, take advantage, especially this month of April. So it's already starting now up until the end of the month. So again, thank you, CEO, for your generosity when it comes to this amazing, amazing discount. So this month, make sure that you take advantage of that, especially to our Smart Buy partners, okay? Partners who are on Smart Buy. Now, on top of that, we have another promotion. And as you know, this is not just for you getting more value when it comes to the products, but this is also a time for expansion. As I've said earlier, there are a lot of people seeking for opportunities right now. And this is another great promotion, 2-for-1. Imagine paying for just one package and availing of two packages, right? And this one is what we call the 2-for-1, of course, in line with our 21st year anniversary. So basically what happens here is when you launch an LAP package, okay, the regular LAP package, then the good news is that you get another LAP position for free, okay? So this means that this gives you an opportunity to bring in more people. And usually what happens here is that when you have someone who would want to come in and join, and let's say they don't still have enough capital to get started, but they have a team that they can already work with you, then this is an opportunity for you to get them in, okay? So if you get an LAP, you get that another LAP position for free. If you get that LAP, then you get another LAP position for free. Now, there are two options wherein you can approach this. Number one is you can bring in a partner at no cost. So for those of you who wants to bring in someone that you know from the industry, probably a builder who already has a team and ready to get started, then this is the opportunity for you to get them. And on top of that, probably you have talked to someone in the past who are, considering joining but don't have enough capability yet. Now, this is the time for you to get back on them, get them on, and of course, with this free position, then you can already bring them in and get started to working with their team as well. So you can build your team instantly, accelerate your income from day one. And another option is if you have a partner who wants to join, okay, and of course, if let's say they have another partner, okay, that they would want to bring in, then they can basically split the cost, okay? So this means that for the LAP, the 1,300, if you have someone who wants to join and he has another partner who wants also to join, then you can basically split the cost. Imagine the LAP package would now become what? 1,900 would now become 950 for the two packages. Okay, so this is basically like a 50% discount, the same similar thing that we did in the pandemic relief promotion. Especially we offered it in the time of crisis as well. So same thing here. Okay, so you can split the investment, split the products, and you can get two builders or two partners that you can bring in for the month of April. So this is an opportunity for you to start strong, build fast, win big, expand your network, expand your business. This is the time. Okay, on our 21st anniversary, the 2-for-1 power entry. Is there anything you would like to add to this, CEO?
Most important thing, guys, is about momentum. It's about momentum. The minute you launch somebody, say, look, who do you know right now? Back your head. The first person you want to call right now to join this, and who is it? It's Johnny. Good. Call Johnny right now. Say, look, if you could come in now, we can split it. This thing is a 1,900. You get for 850. Half the price to split the products. Done. Now be on the call tomorrow quickly, so we can go through train how to build. Use this build assist to get into momentum. So don't miss the Forensic call tomorrow.
All right, wonderful, wonderful. So team, I know that we have addressed a lot of questions yesterday on our Monday morning call. And I actually did the video. I did the recording. So I already shared the video with regards to the details of this promotion. So make sure that you take advantage of this. It only runs up until April 30, okay? So up until April 30. So make sure that there's urgency when it comes to this build assist promotion. And yes, this is the time for you to expand. This is the time for you to get more new partners to build up momentum.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much, Vijay. Congratulations to you, Vijay, for your debut as our host for the next 2 weeks. And looking forward to having you.
And my apology again.
Yes, no problem, no problem. So yeah, looking forward for your calls in the next 2 weeks.